I'll keep this short. I've been deep in crypto for a few years now, and I don't mean scrolling X, I mean actually sitting down with platforms, putting real assets in and seeing what holds up. That's what I spend a lot of my time on. And lately, the thing I keep coming back to is this. What if you need liquidity, but you don't actually want to sell your crypto? Like you're holding TRX, you believe in the position, but you need USDT right now. Is there a way to get it without closing the trade? Turns out, yeah, there is. So I've been using one platform that does exactly this, and today I'm walking through it. So my honest take after months of using this thing regularly. And what I can tell you is pretty simple. It worked consistently the whole time. Transactions processed fast every single time. The documentation was clear enough that I could find answers without having to dig through forums. And when I reached out to support with something specific, I got a real response back, not a template. Look, I've been through a lot of platforms, and that combination sounds like the bare minimum, but a lot of platforms can't hold all three together for long. This one did. That's the reason it stayed in my workflow. All right, here's the platform. First, I choose the asset I'm going to use as collateral, and straight away, the supported assets here are exactly what you'd want to see. And practically speaking, that means I'm working with assets I already hold. No swaps, no extra steps. Okay, next I'm typing in the collateral amount. Yeah, that's the number I'm going with. Next, I select the asset I want to borrow, going with USDT, that's the stable coin I want to receive. Then I set the loan term, how long I need this thing to run. Okay, next I set up LTV. So LTV stands for loan to value. In plain terms, it's what percentage of your collateral's current value you're borrowing. So if my collateral is worth 500 USD and I set LTV at 50%, I can borrow 250 USDT against it. Pretty straightforward. But here's what you need to understand. If my collateral drops in price and that ratio gets pushed past the limit, the platform liquidates my collateral automatically to cover the loan. So the lower I keep this number, the more protection I have against a market dip, but less assets I can borrow. All right, I click proceed and we land on the next screen. So first thing, I save my contract ID. This is the unique identifier tied to my contract. It's how I get back into the dashboard later on. Think of it like an order number. If you lose it, you lose access to the contract. So I save it somewhere reliable. Now the platform is waiting for me to send over the collateral. There's a wallet connect option that automates this, but I want to do it manually so every single step is visible. Good, transaction is out on the network. Platform will register it once it confirms. My loan approved. So this dashboard shows me the full contract breakdown, loan amount, rate, and duration. Okay, next I add my receiving address where USDT is going to be sent. That's done. So now I'm waiting for the tokens to show up. USDT landed in my wallet, platform executed everything cleanly on its end. Now, this dashboard, this is actually where the real work happens. This is where I manage the loan for however long it's running. I come back here using that contract ID I saved a minute ago, and from this screen, I can track the collateral value, monitor the LTV ratio, and make decisions based on what the market is doing. So now I'll explain the actual concept because I want to make sure this is clear before I move on. Here's the whole thing. I have crypto. I don't want to sell it. Maybe I think the price is going up. Maybe I just want to keep the position open, but I need stablecoin liquidity right now. So instead of selling, I lock up my crypto as collateral. The platform gives me USDT against it, and I go use that however I need to. My original crypto is still sitting there, still mine, still moving with the market. When I'm ready, I pay back the loan and the collateral is released back to me. Compare that to just selling on an exchange. The second I sell, the position's gone. If the price pumps the next day, I'm not in it anymore. Here, I stay in it the whole time. And honestly, once that actually sinks in, it just opens up a completely different way of thinking about how to use your holdings without giving them up. Thanks for watching.